Have you ever wondered if God really has a plan for your life? Like, a real one, not the nice stuff they say in church or in ready-made phrases on Instagram. I'm talking about you, your chaos, your internal struggles, the days when it feels like the world is falling apart and you can barely get out of bed. Have you ever asked yourself, God, what are you doing? Because I don't understand anything. Well, yes, if you've ever asked yourself that question, congratulations, you're human. And you know what? That's exactly why Jeremiah 29 verse 11 is so powerful. I know you don't need to understand everything, but you need to trust in the one who does. Look at how it starts. I know the thoughts I have toward you. This sentence disarms us right away, because God is basically saying, hey, I know you don't understand anything right now, but relax. I know what I'm doing. Have you ever tried to put together a 1,000-piece puzzle? At first, it seems impossible. Everything is jumbled up. Everything is out of place. But the one who has a complete picture of the box knows exactly where each piece goes. That's God. He sees a complete picture of your life. But if he has a plan, why does my life seem so messed up? Good question. And I'll answer you honestly. Because the promise of Jeremiah 29 verse 11 was made in a context of exile. The people of Israel had been taken captive to Babylon. They were far from home, confused, hurt, feeling abandoned. God comes and says, I know what I'm doing. It's going to take time. It's not going to be the way you want it to be, but it's going to be good. It's going to be perfect. It's going to be in its own time. Now, let me ask you something. Can you trust God even when everything seems to be going in the opposite direction of what you asked for? Because true faith isn't trusting when everything is going well. Faith is saying, I don't understand what God is doing, but I know he loves me, so I'm going to keep going. Thoughts of peace, not evil. God is not against you. You know, when we get frustrated with something that didn't go the way we wanted, and we think, is God punishing me? Has he forgotten me? Did I mess up? If you've ever thought this, take a deep breath. God is not this executioner waiting for you to make a mistake, so he can crush you. He says, my thoughts toward you are peace, not evil. I want to give you a future. I want to give you hope. Now tell me, when was the last time you felt true hope? That feeling of everything will be okay, of I'm not alone, of tomorrow could be better than today. This verse is God reaching out and saying, even if today is hard, I'm still writing your story. Future and hope. What are you expecting from life? Seriously, stop everything right now and think about this question. What am I expecting from my life? Because if the answer is, oh, I'm just trying to survive, then something is wrong. God didn't create you to simply exist. He didn't make you to be anesthetized, numb, living on autopilot. He formed you with eternal intentions. Maybe you're in a time when it seems like nothing is happening, but what seems like delay to you could be preparation for God. Is it hard? Keep going anyway. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 is not a verse to be read only when everything is going well. In fact, it is a verse to be held tightly on the darkest days. It is God telling you, you are not an accident. Your pain is not invisible to me. If you are breathing, it is because there is still something beautiful coming. Trust. Hold on. Don't let go of my hand. But what if I have made a mistake, failed, or strayed? God is not a man to hold grudges. He is not looking at your history of mistakes. He is looking at your heart now, and he still has plans. Do you know why? Because he is the only one who can transform a mess into beauty. He takes the ashes and makes color grow. He takes the meaningless days and writes a new story. So let me ask you again, what have you been believing about your future? What voices have been shaping your thoughts? Can you believe that God still has something wonderful in store for you, even if everything seems to be at a standstill right now? Don't give up. This verse is for you. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 is not just a pretty verse to put on your status. It is a reminder from heaven for your weary soul. God knows what he is doing. God has thoughts of peace. God still has a future and hope for you. So today, even if you don't understand everything, decide to trust. God never makes mistakes. And with him, the best is yet to come. If this text touched something deep inside you, keep this verse close to your heart. And whenever the world tries to make you doubt, come back here. God continues by saying, I know the plans I have for you,